See, Nnamdi Kanu will not open any defense. He's not going to open any defense. Those people that are saying that the court is going to jail Nnamdi Kanu for 20 or 30 years, they don't understand Nigerian politics. Most of them, they are dumb. I think most of these bloggers, I don't know where they came from, but they don't have any knowledge about Nigerian politics. You see, the other time Nnamdi Kanu said he's not going to bring in any lawyer, that is not using any lawyer that is going to defend himself. Now, Nnamdi Kanu now is saying that he's not going to open his defense. You see, these things are things that is already arranged between Nnamdi Kanu, the Southeast governors, and Tinubu. Oh my God. See, you guys don't have knowledge about Nigerian politics. There is no court in Nigeria that can try Nnamdi Kanu. There is no court in Nigeria that can jail Nnamdi Kanu because there is no case to be tried. All those things that you see that is just going on is just like to prolong the negotiation between Nnamdi Kanu and federal government. You see, Nnamdi Kanu case is a political issue. It's not a case that can be tried in the law court. Oh my God. So if you're thinking that, oh, the court will jail Nnamdi Kanu, you are dumb upstairs. That is number one. Then number two, for those of you that is thinking that Trump is going to bring in his army to Nigeria, you are also dumb. Trump is just like trying to put the government on their toes, because to be honest with you, the Nigerian government, they have failed the citizens in the area of security. They have failed woefully. So I love what Trump is doing, but say Trump is going to bring in army to Nigeria. And by the way, if Trump is even going to come to Nigeria, Trump is not going to protect the southern Nigeria. See, you guys don't understand politics. So you're thinking that if by peradventure Trump now said he's coming to Nigeria with his army, is going to work in favor of the southern Nigeria. The southern Nigeria is not in the plans of Trump. Oh God. See, let me tell you something now. The Northerners, they are the real owner of Nigeria. And the real owner of Nigeria, whenever they decide that they don't want Nigeria again, that is when Nigeria will go apart. But if they say they still want one Nigeria, nobody can change it. Because you see, they have the backing of the US. They have the backing of the Britain. They have the backing of the Russians. They have the backing of China. The only Western power that is not backing the Northerners for one Nigeria is France. And France is under America. Oh my God. Because you see, most of you guys don't really, because I see some guys from the Yorubas or from the Igbos. Oh, they said that Nigeria, yes. You see, Tinubu, like initially I was thinking that Tinubu would be able to partition Nigeria into two, or maybe through the help of, the French. But I've come to understand it's not going to work out, because the Americans, they have very strong alliance with the Northerners. The Northerners, they have a very strong alliance with the British. China also have a very strong alliance with the Northerners. The Russians also, because like I said in my other video, the reason why the Igbos lost that war that happened in the 60s was because they never had any backing from more of the Western power. It was only French government that systematically backed them, not even openly. But Britain and Russia, they supported the Nigerian state led by the Hausa Fulani openly. But France, they did their own through the back door. That time, France was still a bit stronger. But now, France is very weak. You see, Trump no need to send troops to Nigeria. If Trump really did serious, say he want to fight, he want to save Christians in Nigeria, you don't need to send troops to Nigeria. Just where you are, just make it so that it should be very easy. Because it's very easy. Because the reason why we still have this entity called One Nigeria is because of the Americans. If the Americans decide today that there will be no one Nigeria anymore, we are gone. The Northerners will go their own, the Southerners will go on their own. But the Americans are the reason. Americans are Britain. They are the reason why we still have this entity called One Nigeria. I was speaking to one man yesterday. The man is a retired general. He is from the USA. The man said that even if let me just explain to you so that you can understand. Let me just break it down so that you can understand. The man said they don't need to shoot a gun. No gunshot that will happen. Just where Trump is there in the White House, Trump can arrange it. Just arrange it as, okay, now there is no peace between the Muslims and the Christians in Nigeria. And the only way for peace to reign between the Muslims and, because if you watch the numbers of the Christians and the Muslims in Nigeria, it's almost equal. It's about 50-50%. No one wants to take the minority position. So we don't have minority Christian or minority Muslim in Nigeria. So for that kind of a country to have peace, they need to go on their own ways. Go your own, go my own. That should be the best thing to do. So if Trump truly wants, because like I keep telling people, let me just say this so you can understand. If peradventure, the Americans, they bring in their troops to Nigeria tomorrow, what they want to do is just to dispose the Southerners and take the power and give it back to Northerners, because the Northerners are the only ones that can protect their interests. That is just the truth about the issue. Because when you find out what happened before the British left Nigeria, they looked around. Who are they going to give this thing to? Someone that will be able to protect their interests, and they gave it to the Northerners. So, so understand. So most of you that is thinking that, oh, Trump will bring military to Nigeria and Nigeria now, Trump is not coming to fight for you. That is just the truth about the matter. Trump is not coming for you, because, like, let me say this thing again. If peradventure the Americans, they make their way, their military make their way to Nigeria, I tell you, the Northerners are going to be much more stronger. Because by the time Trump finish with Nigeria, he's going to make it in a way that the Northerners will become much more stronger than the way they used to be in the past. I'm telling you the truth. Because you see, let me tell you one thing then. The only place that can protect their interests, because the Southerners, they cannot protect the interests of the Britain. The Southerners cannot protect the interests of the Americans. Even an Igbo man, if an Igbo man becomes the president of Nigeria tomorrow, an Igbo man will not want, the Westerners to use his head, because an Igbo man is a very clever man, very, very intelligent man. The same thing with the Yorubas, the same thing with the Sashat. They will not want these foreign powers to come and take advantage of Nigeria. They will not want to do that. So they will not want to surrender to the Westerners. That is why you see even Jonathan had issue with the Westerners. Just watch it carefully. Just see what I'm trying to say is that just take a proper look and understand Nigerian politics. When anytime a Northerner is there, the Americans, the British, they don't see anything. Okay, just look at the way Buhari and the NSAS ended. NSAS, so many things happened, so many atrocity was committed during the NSAS, but the Westerners, they cover for him because he's their own person. Look at Jonathan and the Chibok girls. It was the Americans that carried it on their head, and they were singing, "Bring back our girls." So what I'm trying to say is that there is no way that these Western powers will come to Nigeria and take power from whosoever that is the president, and now say they want to make the southern Nigeria to become much more stronger. It's not possible, because like I keep saying, Trump said he's coming for the Christians. He said he's coming for the Christians. And when you check the Christians that Trump said he's coming for, these Christians are mainly Christians from the middle belt. That is the northern part of Nigeria. That is the central Nigeria. So that is what Trump has said is coming for. So when Trump actually, let me just say that you can, let me put it for you to understand. See, there is nothing like that. Trump doesn't have your... I'm not saying so that you begin to get discouraged, but I'm just trying to be honest with you, because I am not doing what I'm doing because I need to tell you what you want to hear. What I'm doing is just the truth I'm telling you. I just want to be honest with you. I'm not here to get engagement or to get people to follow me. I'm just here to clear my conscience, to tell you the way it is. You might not like it, but that is just the simple truth I'm telling you. Trump does not have your interest at heart. The thing that Trump wants to come to do is to make the Northerners to become more stronger. I'm telling you, because let me say something to you. Like I said in my other video, when Trump finish with this current government now, if Trump eventually succeed in dealing with Tinubu and his whatever gangs, I'm telling you, he's going to make sure that he makes the Northerners to be very... So